If your outfit looks expensive, but people still treat you like it isn't, you're making one of these mistakes. And no, it's not about money. It's about signals. The quiet ones that speak louder than logos ever could, because true elegance doesn't announce itself. It's recognized. And today, you're going to see exactly what might be quietly working against you. Stay with me, because one of these, especially the fifth, is the reason many well-dressed women still look ordinary. 1. The too many statements outfit. There is a certain desperation in an outfit that tries too hard to impress. A bold blazer, striking heels, oversized sunglasses, loud jewelry, and a bag that demands attention, all worn at once. Each piece is beautiful, yes, but together they compete. And competition inside an outfit always creates tension. Elegance, on the other hand, is calm. It doesn't rush to prove itself. Here's the truth. When everything is elevated, nothing feels special. But here's where it gets interesting. The human eye is drawn to clarity. One focal point creates intrigue, too many create confusion. That confusion, it reads as cheap. The shift is subtle but powerful. Choose one statement and build around it like a frame around a painting. If you're wearing bold heels, let your outfit soften. Neutral tones, clean lines, minimal accessories. If your jewelry is dramatic, keep your clothing almost whisper quiet. And a small but transformative styling tip: balance volume. If your top has structure or drama, keep the bottom fluid and simple. This creates visual harmony without shouting. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something was too much, but couldn't explain why? This is usually the reason. 2. The overcasual comfort look. Comfort has become the modern excuse for neglect. And yes, comfort matters. But there's a difference between being comfortable and looking like you've given up. Leggings that have lost their shape, hoodies that swallow your frame, sneakers that have seen better days. This combination doesn't say relaxed. It says disengaged. And this is where elegance draws a firm line. Effortless style is not lazy. It is intentional ease. A soft knit that gently follows your shape. Trousers that allow movement yet maintain structure. Shoes that feel like clouds but look like refinement. But here's the part most women get wrong. They focus on replacing pieces instead of upgrading quality. A well-fitted cotton shirt instantly looks more expensive than a synthetic oversized hoodie. A structured cardigan layered over a simple tank feels far more elevated than a slouchy sweatshirt. Even your posture plays a role here. Comfortable clothing without presence collapses your silhouette, but refined comfort supports it. So the next time you reach for something easy, ask yourself, does it still respect your image? 3. The conflicted identity outfit. This is where confusion quietly destroys elegance. A romantic blouse paired with aggressively ripped jeans. A sharp blazer thrown over athletic leggings. A delicate dress interrupted by heavy, casual footwear. Individually, each piece works. Together, they contradict. And contradiction is unsettling to the eye. When your outfit sends mixed messages, people don't see creativity. They sense inconsistency. And inconsistency lowers perceived sophistication. If you've ever felt like your outfit should look stylish, but somehow feels off, this is exactly what's happening. But here's the nuance. Contrast can be powerful if it's controlled. For example, pairing tailored trousers with clean, minimal sneakers works beautifully, but only if the sneakers are sleek, monochrome, and immaculate. The moment they become bulky or overly sporty, the entire balance collapses. Another quiet styling secret: align textures. If your outfit is leaning elegant, choose smooth, refined fabrics throughout. Avoid mixing delicate silk with overly distressed denim unless there is a clear, intentional story. Elegance is not about rules. It's about coherence. 4. The seasonally confused look. There's something deeply unsettling about an outfit that ignores the world around it. A heavy wool coat over a breezy summer dress, sandals paired with thick winter knits, a scarf that belongs to December worn in the softness of spring. It may seem small, but it creates a silent disconnect, because true style is not just about what you wear. It's about when and where you wear it. Elegant women understand context. They dress in harmony with the season, not in rebellion against it. But here's the part most overlook. Seasonal dressing isn't about strict rules, it's about visual logic. A light layering piece over a summer dress in early autumn makes sense. Ankle boots with bare legs can look incredibly refined if the color palette supports the transition, but random combinations without purpose feel careless. A powerful styling tip here is to follow fabric weight. Light fabrics belong together. Heavier textures belong together. When you mix them, do it gradually, not abruptly. Your outfit should feel like a natural extension of the environment, not a contradiction of it. 5. The perfectly matched outfit. This one is subtle and dangerously common. Everything matches. Exactly. The same shade of beige, the same tone of black, the same gold in your jewelry, belt, and bag. At first glance, it looks polished, but the longer you look, the more rigid it feels, almost staged. And that's the problem. Modern elegance is not about perfection, it's about effortlessness. When everything matches too precisely, it reveals calculation. And visible calculation removes the magic. If you fix only one thing from this video, let it be this. Start blending instead of matching. Pair warm beige with soft cream. Mix different tones of gold so they feel collected over time, not purchased in a set. Let your shoes be a shade deeper than your bag. These small variations create depth, and depth is what makes an outfit feel expensive. Ask yourself this. When something looks too perfect, does it feel real? Exactly. 6. The trend overload. Trends are tempting. They promise relevance. They promise attention. But too many at once strip you of identity. When every piece you wear is trending, you disappear inside the noise. Because trends are designed to be temporary. Style is designed to endure. Elegant women don't chase trends. They select them carefully. One modern piece grounded by timeless staples creates contrast. And contrast creates interest. But here's where most go wrong. They build outfits from trends instead of anchoring them. A classic white shirt, tailored trousers, and then perhaps a current shoe or bag. That's how you introduce modernity without losing authority. Another refined tip: be selective with silhouettes. If the trend is oversized, balance it with something structured. If the trend is bold, soften it with neutrals. You should always look like yourself, just slightly elevated by the present moment. 7. The neglected detail outfit. This is the quiet destroyer of elegance. Everything is right. The colors, the fit, the composition, but the fabric is wrinkled. The shoes are slightly worn. The handbag has lost its shape. The nails are overlooked. And suddenly, everything feels less valuable. Because details are where refinement lives. And this final point changes everything. People may not consciously notice a wrinkle or a scuff, but they register the impression instantly. Polished or careless. There is no in-between. The difference between looking expensive and looking average often comes down to 2 minutes of preparation. A quick steam, a gentle wipe, a small adjustment, and one overlooked styling secret. Structure your pieces. A well-maintained bag that holds its shape instantly elevates your entire outfit, even if everything else is simple. Elegance is not built in the closet. It's revealed in the final moments before you step out. So now, take a quiet moment and ask yourself, which of these have you been repeating without realizing it? Because once you see these patterns, your standards shift. And when your standards shift, your entire presence changes. If you're ready to move beyond just looking nice and step into true refinement, subscribe to Aisha's Elegance. This is where we don't just dress better, we think better, choose better, and carry ourselves like it.